Most chainring bolts are an odd set. On the outside, you're going to tighten it with a 5mm hex key, and then you're going to use a special tool to hopefully hold it in place while you tighten. Sometimes you can torque these chainring bolts by just holding the crank and then pushing and turning the torque wrench. But other times, when you go to try to torque these bolts, the whole bolt turns in place, and you're going to need your chainring nut tool to hold it in back and then go ahead and try to torque, which is almost an impossible task. What I did was switch out the old chainring bolts and use one that is a double hex, that is a 5mm on the outside to tighten and a 6mm to hold it in place. With our double hex key bolt, we can take our 6mm, fit it directly in the back, use a torque wrench with 5mm head, and I can now torque the bolt to the proper manufacturer's specifications. Some may find it easier to take your torque wrench with the 6mm, insert it into the back, and use your 5mm in the front to hold it, and then go ahead and torque. It is best to go ahead and remove one of the bolts, take the female end, and go ahead and measure the length of that bolt. As we can see here, it's 7mm, so you can get one identical for a replacement. Another way to do it is to check the length of the combination of the chainrings and spider and get a bolt that's just slightly smaller. If the female end of your lock ring bolt comes with a thread locker, you're all set. If not, go ahead and apply something such as Loctite Blue, a medium strength thread locker, to the threads of the bolt before reassembling. By the way, I prefer steel, such as those from FSA, because they're less likely to strip when tightening, especially when torquing. If you have anything to suggest, please comment below. Please subscribe to keep up with our latest videos. This is Tony of Tony 10 Speed. Safe cycling.